Well, Christmas just isn't what it used to be. Have you heard that or maybe even said that this year?
In a Safe KC report, 41 Action News anchor Taylor Hemnes shows you how that really is true, but it may not be a bad thing. If you've received a phone call from an obvious scammer this holiday season, you're in good company, I guess.
Security cameras are catching porch pirates red-handed.
The majority of Americans are concerned about the security of their home over the holidays. Yeah, we know. It seems like all we talk about anymore are the dangers of the modern holiday season. In our defense, we're just trying to keep you and your family safe. There's no doubt Christmas has changed a lot over the years. But the best parts of Christmas, we found out, still pretty untouchable.
Financial crimes and identity theft crimes, again, did not exist back in the day when people went down to Toys R Us or to Kmart back then and paid cash and bought their Christmas gifts.
Overland Park Police Chief Frank Donchez has been a police officer for nearly 40 years, and he says the end-of-the-year threats are much worse than they used to be.
Biggest issue back then probably was long lines at some of the stores when Cabbage Patch Kids came out.
Now criminals get as much attention as those crowds at the mall. But the chief says an officer's mindset is different now too, specifically in realizing some of those dangers start with people who need help the most.
I think that it was a much more good guys versus bad guys, us versus them mentality. Maybe somebody has been forced to steal to feed their family, and so what can we do to help them out and help out our fellow man?
An idea that has given birth to things like Shop with a Cop or holiday giveaways for the communities that these officers serve.
Spending time with children and just reconnecting with who we really are, which is just human beings. I mean, we're all parents, we're all grandparents, we have families, and this just kind of gives us an opportunity to give back.
Help. That's something, even with the passage of time, that's still part of the fabric of Christmas. Major David Harvey with the Kansas City Salvation Army has been ringing a bell since he was 7 years old.
I played in a Santa in a school play, and when my dad saw me in that Santa outfit at 7 years old, figured when he went out, I was going to stand with him.
And every year, he hears something that will always bring him back.
Those that said, "You helped me last year, and I'm going to put back in because I don't need it this year."
The money that you give is another one of those Christmas changes. Not just the amount, but also what that money can buy now.
$1 in a Red Kettle can become a new home for a family. It can become a night for a veteran that they don't need to sleep on the street. It can become food for someone to eat for a week.
So maybe try and keep that in mind the next time you hear talk about how Christmas used to be. Taylor Hemnes, 41 Action News.
Tomorrow's the last Saturday that the Red Kettles will be out there in Kansas City, and every dollar donated tomorrow will be matched up to $10,000. So something to think about. During our interview with the Salvation Army, they shared some of these amazing pictures showing their operations over the years. The Red Kettle campaign started in 1891.